Hello there. Only one Kenobi's, only one Kenobi's, only one Kenobi's figure hack. I don't even know if this works yet, but I just thought I would start filming from here before I find out if it works or not. What I'd like to do now is I'd like to do something I've had in my mind for a while as well. You know, all these accessories you get with Star Wars and stuff. That I fancied trying to put the poncho of, what's she called? Rey Island Journey on this Ahsoka to see if we can get a Mandalorian Ahsoka going on. So the reason I've got that spare, I'll show you in a minute. Also, if that doesn't work, I wouldn't mind seeing if the poncho from this Luke works on Ahsoka as well. A bit of a discussion going on now about the Luke robe on here. People are saying that it's black in the Return of the Jedi. I firmly believe it was black in Return of the Jedi and also in the Mandalorian. Check out my figure hack for Luke Mandalorian using a Malgus robe. But was it a dark brown in Jabba's palace? And it just always looked black to me. And I used to have the 80s figure as a kid, and I don't remember having the robe. I think I just chucked the robe away. I never used to keep the robes, even the vinyl ones. I used to take them straight off. I was only young, man. I was only about 5 years old. I just wanted to get my hands on the figures, but that still looks good though with that darker brown. I don't know, man. It's interesting. The OTC Luke was always a black robe. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is before I try it on that Ahsoka, this is the, well, it is the vintage collection one, but it was repacked in the black series. Where is she? There she is. I managed to get another one from the Entertainer 2 years ago now, maybe, for £3.75. That's a bloody bargain. So let's go over here. So what I've got over here, this is my chronological Skywalker saga shelves. And if we go down here, past the Return of the Jedi, we hit the sequels, and then we stop here at the Last Jedi kind of era there. But what it is there's Rey poncho right there. This might work, this, you know, because she's smaller Ahsoka than Rey. But look at this. See, what I did there was, I got loads of her, by the way. You could get her, probably even still now, for a bargain. But she was selling for £3.75 in the UK. Ironic, really, because she's 3 3/4 inch, 3.75. So what I did was, because I had so many, I opened another one and I used her here. Check this out. It's probably better from this angle. The scene when she hands the saber back to Luke. Bruh. So that's the figure, but she's just perfect for the end of The Force Awakens. And then see that figure there, that's supposed to, see, that was a fail by Hasbro. Look at that, the wrong color there. Anyway, I don't like wasting figures. I like to use as many as I can. So that's the scene. The Rey, may the Force be with you. That sort of depicts that. And then we've got this here. So there you are. There you are. I just wanted to show you what I've got going on for these characters, and also why I have a cape spare. But let's not waste it, man. Let's see if we can. Excuse me. It's going to be rough and ready, this video. If we can use it on Ahsoka. Let's do this. So what I'm going to do is, get rid of that crap in the background. I'm going to take the head off. Take the sabers off as well. The problem is as well, if it does work, I won't be able to use these green sabers because she uses white sabers. That reminds me, let me just go and get Ahsoka from Rebels. Just bear with me. See this Ahsoka figure from Rebels? I was just watching Rebels before. I need to get into it. I've only ever seen the first series. So I'm trying to catch up with what's going on in Rebel world. So I want to get as far as season 4 and this whole Veil of the Force business. I want to get into that. They do look kind of white there, but they're not. They're blue. They've got a blue tint, these. But her sabers, especially in the Mandalorian, are, you know, they're white. So I'll sort that out later. I might just have her, if it works, standing with the two hilts in her hand. Enough waffle. Let's get it on. I like the idea of this one working because it was kind of that colour in the Mandalorian. She looked great in the Mandalorian. Let's get rid of the stand as well for now. Boom, off goes the head. On goes I hope this works because I don't want to take that off. Because it looks good. It's been packed nicely from the factory. If I take it off, it might get rid of the hood, the way it's kind of clinging his head nicely. It's wrapped around nice. This is a good start. Oh yes, man, it works. How about that, man? Have a bit of that. That'll do me nicely. She's more adult as well, this figure, I think. I haven't got the card back in front of me, but she's almost a little bit older than you see her in the Clone Wars. It's an artistic rendering of Optimum Prime Optimus? That sounds like a Transformers thing. No, you know what I mean. The prime of her youth in that car back they made. That looks really cool, man. I like the look of that. Maybe have her stood with Mando. Yeah, well, I've got a Mando shelf going on here. Let's go and have a look at it. This is all miscellaneous stuff. Whoa, over here, but over there I've got a growing collection. I'm not quite sure how I'm displaying it now yet, but you know, I've got heroes and villains over here. But you see, I've got Luke in the background. That's the one I did the figure hack on before. So it would be cool to have Ahsoka just like that, man. I don't know about that, if it works or not. I can't tell, man. From that angle, maybe that looks pretty cool. Have her talking to Grogu, maybe? I don't know. Oh, you mother... So what I'll do now, since we've gone there, I'm going to try with a brown one. Why not, eh? Been interested to know what this figure is like without the robe. Just take it off. I think it's probably easier to remove the head. There you go. See what we got. You see, it's got the same kind of poncho effect. It's open at the front, so it's going to do the same visually as this one would, but this one seems more accurate with the colour of the one in the Mandalorian. Nah, I don't like the look of this. It might look good on camera, I don't know. It's longer. Maybe that's probably more appropriate. Looks better from the back, maybe. It's got more of a hood. This one of Rey's is more of a Mac, isn't it? This is more of a robe. That's pretty cool, I suppose. I just can't see Rosario Dawson there. I can see something between expanded universe comic rendering and Ashley Eckstein's version, you know, so I'm not feeling it, but it's all right. I'm quite tempted to open this other one and have two different types and get that one on. Anyway, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take this off again, put that back on Luke, just try this one on again, this poncho. I think I've got that on right. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't like the colour of this Ahsoka either, all these things here. I think she's ditched all that. She's a bit more plain, her attire, and see all the orange and all that? Looks like an acrobat or something, I don't know. She moves like one. I don't know. I've never been a fan of that vintage collection figure of Ahsoka. What else have I got for Ahsoka? Let's have a look at this one here. This goes for a bloody fortune now, man. I bought that in a store for on clearance, Tesco. Got it for nothing, man. If I'd known, I would have kept her carded and flagged her on for a fortune. And then there's this one here, of course. I don't like the way Ahsoka looks in Rebels. She's just metamorphosized. I mean, I know people change when they get older, but she's changed far too much. But however Rosario looked in Mandalorian, I just thought, wow, that just seemed right. It felt like how you would expect her to look based on how she would have grown up from Clone Wars. Let me know what you think about that. Thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Let me know your thoughts in the bottom if you think that's worked or not. And if you've tried it as well before. I bet you've already had to go with that, haven't you? Loads of people did for Luke anyway. Only one Kenobi. Only one. Out. Is he talking to you? In a way. Grogu and I can feel each other's thoughts.